Good afternoon, colleagues and members of the media. Today, as you can see, I'm joined by the Permanent Secretary of Fisheries and his team. So thank you very much for joining PS. I'd like to make a small announcement. This is to do with the licensing of beach steamers. On 24th June this year, the Fijian government announced the lifting of the ban on beach steamer or sea cucumber for a period commencing from 1st of July to 31st October 2022. And this came after a 5-year ban on harvesting, trade and consumption of beach steamer to allow for the populations to recover. We made this decision based on a new approach geared to support Fijian communities that rely on beach steamer as a source of income. In order to see this process through, a licensing committee was established, comprising of Permanent Secretaries of Fisheries, Economy, Trade, Environment, and of course the Solicitor General's Office. In this regard, an expression of interest was put out following the conclusion of the EOI. On 27th June this year, the licensing committee met and assessed 29 applications by companies to source, purchase and export beach steamer. Having concluded our assessment, the committee has endorsed 9 companies and set conditions for export and sourcing. These companies, colleagues, will be notified and include Amigo Trading Private Limited, Dokumoto Bar Investment Private Limited, Matarisinga Investment Limited, Fleischer Fiji Limited, Jack's Farm Private Limited, Best Seafood Limited, Goldhold Private Limited, Pacific Heart Noni Biotechnology Private Limited, and Nandi Mariculture Private Limited. The committee assessed applications against 2 broad criteria. One was good standing and statutory compliance, and second, of course, more important, was sustainable industry development. A fundamental consideration was ensuring commercial benefit to our resource owners and communities. That's why we set conditions such as species that can be sourced of beach steamer and to be bought from only licensed resource owners, of course, using the landing sites approved by Ministry of Fisheries. We also ensured that mechanisms where buyers provide us with photo identification of their staff so that these are disseminated in the communities and they too are aware of the approved buyers and companies. You would have seen in the EOI that community involvement, engagement and commitment to support awareness and training was a key. This is a holistic approach taken to protect and sustainably develop our marine resources in line with the mission and vision of the Ministry of Fisheries. All the 9 selected companies have been notified of our decision. They have been furnished with a standard reporting template, a list of approved species with their scientific names, the approved size and measurement of the species they are sourcing, and the approved landing sites in all the 4 divisions, and this comprise about 60 sites. So there is no excuse of communities not being able to find a landing site. License duration is under 3 months, commencing from the date the company is notified, so a little bit under 3 months, and will end on 31st October this year. So colleagues, this is very much the summary of the announcement made. I've got, like I said, PS Fisheries and his team here, and we can answer any questions, any additional questions or clarifications that you may have about the beach steamer licensing committee and the 9 companies that have been selected by the committee. Inaka.